Have you ever wondered why more and more older men are choosing to stay single? Whether you're living that life yourself or know someone who is, this topic continues to gain attention across communities and online forums. In today's episode of Elder Wisdom, we gently explore the real reasons behind this growing trend, reasons rooted in independence, experience, and personal peace. Let's take a thoughtful look into 15 reasons why many older men in the U.S. and North America are embracing single living. 1. Embracing freedom and independence. For many men later in life, nothing feels more rewarding than having complete control over their time and decisions. After decades of commitments, whether through marriage, parenting, or careers, some men find joy in planning their days without needing to coordinate with someone else. Whether it's rediscovering a love for fishing, traveling solo, or just enjoying coffee without interruption, this phase of life often brings with it a welcome sense of autonomy. Independence isn't loneliness, it's liberation. 2. Emotional fatigue from past relationships. Going through difficult breakups, divorces, or even the loss of a partner can leave emotional scars. Some men say they simply don't have the desire to go through that again. They've experienced the ups and downs, and now prefer stability, quiet, and emotional peace. Rather than risk reopening old wounds, they choose to invest in themselves and in relationships that bring comfort rather than emotional labor. 3. Financial security and control. Money plays a major role for many. After spending decades building financial security, some older men hesitate to enter relationships that could complicate things. Whether they've experienced divorce or just want to enjoy the fruits of their labor without compromise, the freedom to manage their own budget is a major plus. Spending on hobbies, travel, or even grandchildren becomes easier when there's no concern about financial entanglement. 4. Relationship expectations have changed. Dating today is not what it was 30 or 40 years ago. Apps, fast-paced connections, and changing social norms can feel overwhelming. Many older men feel out of place in this new landscape and prefer to avoid it altogether. One man put it this way: "I don't understand swipe culture. I'm not looking for hookups. I just want peace." Old-fashioned values often clash with modern dating trends, leaving many feeling disconnected from today's relationship dynamics. 5. The comfort of solitude. Not all solitude equals loneliness. For some men, living alone is deeply satisfying. With time to garden, pursue hobbies, read, or spend time with a pet, many have created lives full of meaningful moments without needing a partner. They've learned to enjoy their own company and cherish the quiet, peaceful lifestyle they've built. Great! Here's part 2 of your calm, informative narration script for Elder Wisdom, continuing with reasons number 6 to number 10 of Why Are So Many Older Men Choosing to Stay Single? 15 honest reasons. 6. Fear of getting hurt again. For men who've experienced deep emotional pain, whether from betrayal, loss, or abandonment, the idea of opening their heart again can feel daunting. There's a quiet, lingering fear. What if I get hurt again? Rather than risk reliving that kind of pain, many choose to protect themselves by staying single. It's not bitterness, it's self-preservation. Peace of mind becomes more valuable than the uncertainty of new romance. 7. Physical health and energy levels. As we age, energy levels naturally decline. Chronic health issues, medications, and physical limitations can make the idea of dating or maintaining a relationship feel exhausting. Some men simply don't feel up to the emotional or physical energy required to nurture a new bond, and they shouldn't have to apologize for that. Prioritizing rest, health, and routine is a perfectly valid reason to choose solitude. 8. High value on routine and stability. Many older men develop strong daily routines that bring them peace. Morning walks, reading the newspaper, or visiting a local diner. A new relationship could mean adjusting those habits, and for some, that's just not worth it. There's comfort in knowing what each day will bring, and after years of unpredictability, stability is a treasure. 9. Social circles provide enough connection. Who says you need a romantic partner to feel connected? Many single older men have rich social lives, through community groups, church, hobbies, or friendships that span decades. They find fulfillment in those connections and don't feel the need for a romantic relationship to feel complete. For some, brotherhood replaces the need for romance, and that's just fine. 10th, desire to avoid caregiving dynamics. Some older men worry that entering a relationship might turn into a caregiving role, or vice versa. They fear the pressure of becoming someone's nurse, or needing one themselves as health declines. Rather than risk that dynamic developing, they choose to remain independent. It's not a lack of compassion. It's simply about wanting to enjoy the later years without the heavy responsibility that caregiving can bring. 11. Embracing self-sufficiency. Over time, many older men grow confident in their ability to live independently. They've learned to cook, clean, manage finances, and handle day-to-day life just fine on their own. That sense of autonomy becomes a source of pride. And for many, it's enough. They don't see a partner as a need, but rather a choice. And for now, the choice is peace and simplicity. 12. Contentment and spiritual or personal growth. Later in life, some men shift their focus inward, spending more time in spiritual reflection, prayer, or personal discovery. They may read more, meditate, attend faith gatherings, or travel for quiet renewal. Romantic relationships, while still meaningful, may no longer be at the center of their lives. They're finding deeper purpose in something greater, something that fills the heart without complicating the home. 13. Concerns about financial entanglements. Love may be free, but relationships often come with financial considerations, inheritance, medical costs, or asset sharing. For older men who've worked hard to build financial security, the idea of entangling finances can feel risky. Some would rather avoid the legal and emotional complexity, especially if they've been through messy divorces or witnessed them. 14. Fear of losing. Personal freedom. Freedom becomes more cherished with age. The ability to travel, sleep in, choose what to eat, or even control the TV remote, these little things matter. For some men, relationships mean compromise, and they've reached a point where they no longer want to bend or adjust. Not out of selfishness, but out of an earned appreciation for their freedom. 15. Leaving a legacy of choice. Finally, some men stay single because they want to model a different kind of life for their children or community. A life where happiness isn't dependent on being part of a couple. They want to leave a legacy of strength, resilience, and self-trust. They've loved, lost, grown, and now they choose themselves. And that, too, is a powerful kind of love. Thank you for staying with us through this gentle and honest journey. If you're a senior man, or no one, remember, choosing to remain single is not about lack. It's often about wisdom, experience, and clarity.